Good evening. This is KTJO, Ottawa The Rage, 88.9 FM. You're listening to It Matters, the most important show on the radio right now. Tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. Tonight, I will be talking with some of the coolest, bestest people I know. You know, there's no way to know where this show will end, so we're just going to go along for the ride. So stay with us as we find out what truly matters today in our world. Kids are always referred to, and I say always in a superlative way, are always referred to as the future of our communities and our nation. They are called our society's greatest asset, but how many of us actually take the time to really get to know them? How many of us take the time to find out and to understand who they are and what matters to them? You know what? That is what we're going to do tonight. I have rehearsed absolutely nothing with my special guest tonight. We have planned nothing. We're just going to chat, so this should be a lot of fun. Tonight, I have two very, very special guests with me right here in the studio in Ottawa. I have my nephews, two of the coolest kids I know. I have my nephews, Braden and Wyatt. Hey, guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Wyatt.
Hi.
Hey, Braden. How are you?
Hey.
All right, Braden. So let's start with you. Tell me how old you are, and just kind of let everyone hear all about you. How old are you? Where you go to school? That kind of stuff.
I go to Scarborough Elementary, and I am 7 years old.
7 years old. That means you are in first grade? Second grade. Second grade. Woo! And how about you, Wyatt?
I'm 5.5, and I go to Scarborough Elementary like my brother Braden, and I'm in kindergarten.
Kindergarten. All right, so let's talk. Tell me, Wyatt. We're going to start with Wyatt. What is your most favoritist thing about kindergarten?
I like going out for recess.
Going out for recess? Is that it? Is that all you do, or what? I mean, what do you like about school? I mean, everyone likes recess, because we get to have fun and play. But what do you like about school?
I really like math.
You like math?
Because math is easy, but when I get up some other grades, like first grade or second grade, they might make my math paper hard.
Yeah, that's true. Math starts off really easy and can get really hard really fast. What about you, Braden? What do you like about school?
I like our specials in recess.
What are specials? A lot of people don't know. What's a special?
Like PE and music and like computer.
What's your favorite special?
PE.
PE?
I also like some specials too, but my favorite special is all the specials.
Yeah? So you don't have a favorite one, you just like them all?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I think my favorite special was art. I loved art class. In fact, I remember one of the coolest things I ever made in art class. I made a ceramic, like a clay dinosaur. Ooh. And I painted it bright yellow because every dinosaur in my mind is bright yellow.
I made a shoe bug.
A shoe bug?
Out of clay.
Whoa. What?
And I'm going to make something else out of clay.
Yeah? You can make a
maybe
dreidel?
Art today.
Oh, yeah, an art, yeah. What do you think you're going to make?
An art sometime.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I'm going to do it or...
Cool. How about you, Braden? Do you like art?
Yep.
Yeah. What do you like to make in art?
I like to when we're done with our craft, I like to do free draw.
Free draw.
I like to do free draw too, because I draw lots of stuff about Star Wars because I really like it.
You do like Star Wars.
And I like Mario.
Mario?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So you guys ready for my first question for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. If you could learn how to do something new right now, what would you want to learn how to do?
I would want to learn how to do, if we could talk loud or talk quiet I don't really know if we can talk loud.
You talk loud?
What?
You
Yeah.
can talk loud. I mean,
No.
so that's what you would want to do? You would want to learn like how to talk loud or quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hear.
You know? What about you, Braden? If you could learn anything right now, what would you learn?
I would learn to do the controls of, like, the radio station.
Oh, do you want to do the controls? Hey, I'm with you there.
I would like to do that too.
You would? Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we'll give you guys a chance a little bit later on. Me, if I could learn to do anything right now.
So Braden first, and then me.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. If I could learn to do anything right
He's the
now.
oldest, and I'm the youngest, but Caleb's really the youngest.
That's right. Caleb's your little brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the youngest, and
He's the
he's not
youngest.
here because he doesn't know anything about the radio station.
That's right. If I could learn
He
anything right
might
now,
touch a
I would
lot
learn
of
how to
buttons.
talk like a cat and like understand them. So I go mew mew mew, but actually know what that meant. Wouldn't that be cool? Braden's just nodding. He's like, yeah. All right. So here's an important one. This is a really important question, so you need to think about it. Okay.
All right.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And
I know.
okay, all right, go ahead. What if you had a superpower? What would it be?
A lightsaber and the Force.
A lightsaber and the Force.
Which I am going to get the Force.
You are gonna get the Force?
Because Mom's going to try and make it.
Your mom's gonna make the Force for you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's in my Star Wars science book.
Oh, that is cool. How about you, Braden? If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
Jumping high.
For jumping high, like how high?
Like Luigi.
like higher than a building, or just like over a car?
Like over a building, jumping.
Here, talk in the microphone, bud.
Like jumping over a building.
Like Superman. Did you know? So here's something interesting. Did you know
Superman is an alien.
he is an alien? Did you know that originally though Superman couldn't fly? He could only jump over buildings that were really tall, and as the comic book progressed, they just said, you know what? We'll just let him fly. Isn't that cool?
So he jumps and then he starts flying.
Right. To quote someone,
He jump really long.
he jumps really high and falls and then misses the ground. That's how he flies.
It's weird.
So Wyatt, if you had your power, you said your superpower was light force or lightsaber and the Force. What would the name of your superhero be?
Anakin.
Anakin, that'd be your superhero? What kind of costume would Anakin wear?
He would wear like a Jedi Knight costume like Jedis do.
Awesome. How about you, Braden? What would the
Like
name?
it would be like light brown and dark brown.
Oh, okay, cool.
And like purplish red.
What color lightsaber would you want?
boots. I would want a blue one like mine.
Yeah,
Because Anakin has a blue saber.
yeah.
And every kind of Jedi's saber is a different color. Like, there's like only a green saber, purple saber, blue saber, and a red saber. And that's all the sabers you can have. No
Wow.
other saber.
Can I have a rainbow saber?
No.
No. Oh, well. So, how about you, Braden?
I've actually made up a rainbow saber, and the rainbow saber that I made up can actually change different colors. Like if you were on the good side and you wanted to be on the dark side, you just change your saber to red.
just like that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So, Braden, your superhero that jumps really high. What would his name be?
Awesome Man.
Awesome Man. That is so cool. What would his costume look like?
Like have a blue cape.
A blue cape.
And also, my Anakin has brown hair.
He does. Awesome. All right. So here's something that might be fun. And I'm going to start with you, Braden. What is the number one silliest thing that you have ever done?
Play jokes.
What kind of jokes?
Like funny, really funny ones.
Yeah, like can you think of an example? Like Was it a joke you played on your brothers, or was it a joke you played on your mom and dad?
Like an April Fool's joke.
You did an April Fool's joke? No way. Who would do those?
It was like last year.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I played it on Oma and Mom.
Yeah, what'd you tell them?
I told them, did you know I was being bullied at school today? And then they were like, what? You were? And I was like, April Fools.
Hey, isn't my turn yet?
Yes, Wyatt, it is your turn. What is the most silliest thing you think you've ever done?
Jokes.
Jokes too? What kind of jokes do you do?
April Fool's jokes.
You do April Fool's jokes too?
Yeah, I do the same things, but sometimes I don't do that because sometimes I play Mario with Braden and sometimes I don't.
Oh.
Sometimes I play Star Wars with Caleb and sometimes Caleb plays Star Wars with me.
I see. Oh, don't forget to talk in the microphone there so everyone can hear you. There you go. All right. So here's the other question. We're going to turn the tables. Braden, what is the most silliest thing Wyatt's ever done?
Like, he's like pretty done funny jokes to me.
Yeah? What kind of jokes has he done to you?
He's been acting like he was older than me and like that.
Yeah?
That's weird.
That's pretty silly. So what about you, Wyatt? What's the silliest thing that Braden's ever done?
I
Talk in the microphone.
really think he's done anything to me,
Yeah.
but he has put some April jokes on me.
He has. That's funny.
Really funny ones, which
Yeah.
I don't care about, and I don't like it.
You don't like it when he does April Fool's jokes on you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do not like him.
Why not?
Because he, calls me stuff, and he's like, April Fools. Which I don't really like that, which,
Huh.
I really do. And he's like, April Fools.
All right. So,
He's doing stuff like that.
So you guys-
every time.
you guys like to play jokes on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
I also like to play jokes on everybody too,
yeah.
even my school friends
You play jokes on your school friends?
on April Fool's Day.
That's funny. So, do you ever get in arguments, get in fights?
Sometimes.
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 Who wins?
We don't really know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Wyatt and sometimes it's me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just go my way or his way,
Yeah. What do you guys fight about?
or
You think?
mommy and daddy's way.
Yeah. That's how. In my experience, that's usually how it ends up. So when you guys fight, what do you think you usually fight about?
Like playing games or something.
Yeah.
Maybe fighting over Legos.
Yeah. What do you think you fight about, Braden?
About chore cards, because we each want the same chore.
Because he wanted the chore card that was
It was what?
help wash the laundry, and
Yeah.
I switched my help fold the laundry for Braden, and then I got the
Did you cheat?
laundry.
Did you cheat?
And then I got the wash the laundry,
No.
and he put it back on, and I didn't cheat.
Oh, you didn't cheat. Okay.
And
Well,
also, I helped Braden,
here's a,
which he didn't want me to help. He wanted Caleb to help.
oh, you know a good one. Okay, Braden said he knows a good one.
I usually do a chore, help fold help wash the laundry.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
I said.
And then he wants to help, and I say no, I don't want him to help, and then he just helps anyway, and then Mom doesn't want him to help. Then.
Yeah. All right. So we just talked about cheating. So here's an interesting question. Let's say you're in school and you're taking a test that's really hard, and you know that you could cheat without getting caught, do you think you would cheat?
Yeah, and I know how I could cheat. If there's like a 6-year-old page, and I was like 3,
Yeah.
and I was in kindergarten anyway, which I would cheat like on math, because if they put like 6 plus 7,
Right.
6, we can like count from. We can like either cheat by just making like some counters, and
Right.
like there's 6 counters and we added 7 more, so I wonder what that would be, and I'm trying to guess,
Uh-huh.
and I think I know it, and I tried guessing 9, but that didn't work.
Right.
That's too much.
Yeah. What about you, Braden? If you were in school and taking a test that was really hard and you could cheat and no one would know about it, do you think you'd do it?
No.
No. Why not?
Because it
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't
the
do it
right
either.
thing to do.
It wouldn't be the right thing to do. Well, that's a good answer.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
So what part about being a kid do you think you'll miss when you grow up? Like when you grow up,
I
what
think I know.
what?
Like missing Halloween on dressing up in some costumes.
Now hold on a second.
I would miss that.
Hold on a second. I've gone trick or treating with you before. I still dress up and wear costumes, and I'm an adult.
Well, I probably can't do that when I grow up, because I might be too old for a costume.
Okay. What about you, Braden? What do you think when you grow up? What do you think is the thing you're going to miss most about being a kid?
Like what I'm going to grow up and want to do.
Yeah.
Like be a construction worker or something like that.
Well, but what do you think you'll miss about being a kid?
Like not going to, like skipping grades.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'd miss going to school. Yeah.
I would like to do when I grow up. I would like to be a construction worker, because I'm good at building stuff. Because today I just built like a tower that I made up, and I made a name for it.
Yeah. Talk on the microphone, bud.
And it's called the Fett Tower.
Fett Tower. I wonder who that's named after.
It's named after Jango Fett and Boba Fett.
I had a feeling someone over there is obsessed with Star Wars.
I am.
So so what did you want to be when you grew up, Braden?
I want to be a scientist,
Be a scientist?
like Mom.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should be a scientist that helps solve crime.
Like
It's
CSI?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing forensic science? Looking at fingerprints and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So, how about, here's a good question. If you could trade places with anybody in the whole world, who would you trade places with?
I know.
Who?
God.
You trade places with God?
Yeah.
Why would you trade places with God?
Because I want to be in heaven.
Yeah.
So I can see him.
What about you, Braden? Who do you think you trade places with?
Rowan,
You trade places with Rowan? That's my daughter. Why would you trade places with Rowan?
because she's like older than me and I want to be like older than her.
You want to be older than her?
That's so weird.
Those are both really good answers. Neither of the ones I was expecting, but both really, really good answers. Good answers. So what is something that you think that you're really good at right now?
I think it should be
Talk in the microphone, bud.
to get up there.
Talk in the microphone. What'd you say?
I think it should be time for me to get up there.
Well, hold on. We'll do that in a little bit, okay? Braden, what's one thing you think you're really good at?
Like basketball.
You think you're really good at basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you play on a basketball team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My basketball season we were playing in winter, and now it's over
Oh.
because we already had our last game.
The sport that I'm going to play baseball.
Baseball.
And then I'm going to play soccer.
Yeah.
And there's no other sport I would like to play because I would like to play basketball when I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
So
Well, what you know? You know what sports I played when I was little?
When I went to one of Braden's basketball practices, Dad said I can try shooting, and I shoot it about 3 times. Well, I don't really know because it's been a long time since I've done that.
Yeah. So
the goals were actually about
40
up
feet
to the ceiling.
up to the ceiling. Yeah, those are tall goals. So hey, you know what?
They're up to if this was a basketball court and it was just this tall, this room.
Yeah.
And it was on the ground, and they were about up to there. And the ceiling was up a little higher.
Right.
And the goal was up there. I can shoot it.
Wow, that's impressive. Do you know what I think a fun sport is? The sport I used to play?
What?
Fencing, sword fighting.
What's that?
It's where you fight with swords, but they're real swords for competition.
I saw you in a book.
You did see me in a
were
book with swords.
fighting.
That's right. Yeah.
There's a picture of you fighting someone. And was it were you a real pirate?
A real pirate? Absolutely, I've been a real pirate. No, I was doing a play where I was dressed up like a pirate. Yeah. I don't know if I could take being a real pirate.
Was there
I
a pirate ship where
Yeah.
you're there's a plank where
we had to
you were
walk the
fighting
plank,
on?
and we fell in the water, and we got set on
Was
fire.
it
yeah.
real water?
Yeah, it was real water, and some days it was cold.
And what did you get set on fire for real?
I did.
Really?
Really, really.
That would be scary. It would probably burn your hair.
It's pretty scary. Well, it was
Fire would probably
safe though.
burn your hair down.
Yeah, we had to do it a special way so that it was safe. It's called stunt work, and it took us a long time to do it so that it was safe. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So you said you're both good at sports. What do you think you'll be good at when you're grown up?
I think I would be good at basketball, football, and those are the only ones.
Just
I'll be
sports?
good at.
You don't think you'll be good at reading or riding a bicycle?
I might be good at everything because I'm going to learn about lots of stuff.
Yeah. What do you want to learn about most?
Mom and Dad are going to teach me how to ride my bike without training wheels.
Whoa.
And Braden does not want to do that. And I'm starting to feel like I want to do it. But
Yeah.
I don't really want to do it because I might fall and scrape my knee. I'm going down the hill really fast. And one time I went down the hill really fast on the park.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
At the park. And
What about you, Braden? What do you think
I
you'll be good at
fell
when you get to be
at the end
Okay.
of the
Experiment.
bump, and
experiments?
I scraped my knee over here
Oh no.
because my bike fell over.
So what do you think you'll be good at, Braden, when you when you get to be grown up?
Really good at basketball and
Yeah.
make high baskets.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be good at other things like science and experiments and
Yeah.
yeah? That's cool. All right, so let's do one more question before we take a break here. We'll start with Wyatt over there. Wyatt, what do you think is the most awesomest, coolest thing that you've ever seen in your whole life?
Star Wars.
Which one?
It was Star Wars 2, Attack of the Clones, because I really like Jango the best.
Django, yeah, Django's pretty cool.
I even have the suit of him, but
I
my
know.
helmet broke.
Oh, that's not fun.
So I'm going to try and save up for, like, a hard helmet like Braden has.
Mhm.
And he has a Darth Vader helmet that's, like, as hard as your head,
Whoa.
which won't break.
Is that
but
the one that
it's
makes
plastic.
voices?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What about
And
you,
there's
Braden?
another one
Yeah?
that doesn't make noises that still doesn't break.
It still doesn't break?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, what about you, Braden? What do you think is the most awesomest, coolest thing you've ever seen in your whole life? And it doesn't have to be a movie. It could be anything.
Like superheroes.
Superheroes? Yeah? What kind? Who's your favorite superhero?
I usually like Star Wars better than superheroes because Star Wars has like some lightsabers that can cut stuff really easy.
That's true.
And make circles so Jedis can get through walls and stuff like that.
That is very true. Braden, who's your favorite superhero?
Like Iron Man.
Iron Man? What do you like about Iron Man?
Because he can like blast stuff and he's in armor.
Yeah? And he can
I really
fly.
like Iron Man 2 and Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers. The Avengers are really cool.
Whole Avengers.
The whole Avengers. Yeah. So, what else do you like about Iron Man, Braden?
He can fly.
Yeah. And he's really rich.
Yeah, because he has a lot of cars. He bought like some robots that can put on his suit.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a whole building named after him. That'd be
What
like,
is it called?
what's it called? Do you know? Do you remember his name? It's Tony Stark. It's called Stark Tower. That'd be like you going, hey, look, that's Wyatt Tower over there, and the Braden Complex.
That's funny.
It is funny. That is really, really funny. All right. So you guys want to help me go to a commercial break here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, Braden. So what I'm going to need you to do, when I say go, I'm going to need you to push that red button right there, okay?
All right.
You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Press the red button. So we're just hanging out in the studio talking to my nephews. We're going to take a short break on this radio station. Fine radio station it is, KTJO, Auto Rage 88.9. And we'll be back in about 2 minutes with more with these coolest people I can think of right now.
Well, I finally improved my credit score.
What? The band is about to be discovered. Rock gods don't need to worry about credit scores. We're supposed to think about how many guitars we've smashed, make ridiculous on-tour requests, tragically break up and blame creative differences.
Yeah, I'm not banking my retirement on a band that's never left your garage.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Here we are again. Same old boring date night, dinner, and a movie. I wish we could do something fun and exciting for a change.
Are you saying I'm boring?
No, we just always do the same thing. Same restaurant, you even order the same food.
I like the chicken strips.
I want to do something with class and culture.
What, like the ballet? No thanks.
Something fun and moving.
We just saw The Hobbit.
Look at this. Ottawa University is doing an evening of 10-minute plays.
10-minute plays?
The OU Theater Department presents 6 short plays directed by faculty and guest directors.
Oh, when is it?
April 10th and 11th. What do you think?
Join the Ottawa University Theater Department on April 10th and 11th at 7:30 p.m. for an evening of 10-minute plays. This diverse evening of theater will have you crying and laughing. Add some variety to your life. Come see an evening of 10-minute plays in the Larry D. Peters Auditorium in the Administration Building at Ottawa University.
An evening of 10-minute plays? Huh. Sure, let's do it. Can I still get the chicken strips?
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
All right, welcome back here to KTGAO, Ottawa the Rage 88.9 FM. We are in the studio here with It Matters as always, the most important show on the radio right now. We've been talking with Braden and Wyatt, my nephews here, about some stuff that's important to them, and we've been having a nice little conversation, and we're going to continue that conversation right now. So, Wyatt, talking to the microphone, bud, what would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about the radio station because I don't really know how this works.
You want to talk about the radio station? Well, we could talk about that later because it's kind of boring for people who are listening to it for us to talk about it. So we'll talk about that when we're off the air, when the show's over. What else would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about how people hear us on the radio.
How they hear us? Okay. Well, I can tell you. So when you talk in this microphone right here, the sound goes all the way through a big long cord up a tower that's outside and gets into this magic thing in the air. It's called radio waves, and people pick those up on their antennas, and then it goes back through a cable in their radio and out the speaker. That's how it works.
Well, that sounds cool.
You can thank a gentleman named Morricone for that.
I have no idea who that is. Well,
it's almost like macaroni, but not as tasty. So Wyatt, do you have I'm going to give you a chance here that you may not get all the time. What is one question that you would like to ask your brother? You can ask him any question you want.
Braden, what would you like to do today?
Maybe watch videos on the computer.
Like Mario, like you always do.
All right, Braden, your turn. You can ask Wyatt any question you want to ask Wyatt.
Who is New York's #1 superhero?
Captain America.
Captain America. Is that right, Braden?
Yeah.
Yeah, Braden's nodding. Captain America it is. Cool.
Because I heard he was the first Avenger, too.
The first Avenger? Yep, that's true.
I wonder who was the second Avenger.
The second Avenger? You know, no one likes to talk about the second Avenger.
I don't really know who that is.
Sorry, what?
I don't know who the...
I don't know who the second Avenger is. I have no idea. My guess is it's someone we've never heard of and probably never will, except in like some sub-comic that's out there somewhere. But who knows?
I've heard about the other Avengers.
Yeah? Who's your favorite Avenger?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah, a lot of people like Iron Man because he's kind of funny.
I know another question.
You know, okay, all right, what's another question, Braden?
What is the first planet in our solar system?
The first planet in our solar system. Do you know what that is, Wyatt?
No, but I just heard it in the car on the way home from school today.
Yeah.
Because I drew a picture about it.
Yeah. What is it? What's the answer?
Mercury.
Mercury.
And there's also, like, the last planet is kind of a weird name planet, which I can't remember because I forget a lot of stuff.
Well, it depends on how old the person is. You ask what the last planet is. If you ask someone my age, we will tell you unequivocally it is Pluto. But students your age are told Pluto's not a planet; it's a dwarf planet. Yeah, Braden's nodding his head. What is the legitimate last planet now?
The last planet is Neptune.
Neptune. I will take your word for it because I don't remember. I could tell you elements on the periodic table, but I do not remember the order of planets. I figured it was either Uranus or Neptune. It's one of those two. All right. So I've got a question for you guys. And I'm going to ask Wyatt first since you're sitting next to me now. Tell me something that's super special about your family.
My family's super special about taking us places when we're really good.
When you're really good? Yeah, but what makes your family so special?
When they be really nice to us.
Yeah.
That's something really special about my whole family. And sometimes Braden lets me have the computer sometimes,
Yeah.
but not today. Because today he just got the computer before I did because I didn't finish my homework before he did.
Oh, so it's kind of a race to see who finishes their homework first?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you, Braden? What do you think is special about your family? What makes your family so special?
Because they like it when we help like with chores, and once we do chores on Sundays we get money.
You get money?
Like allowance money.
Ooh. You know what? That brings up a really interesting question. How much... Yes, in just a second. How much do you think is a good allowance?
$5.
$5 a year?
Well,
$5 a year?
I would really like
Yeah.
$10,000 for a chore.
$10,000 for a chore?
$5 a
Yeah.
month.
$5 a
I want to
month?
be rich so I can buy like the Django helmet that I said I wanted.
He wants a fist bump there. So you would want $10,000 for doing a chore so you could buy the Django helmet. How is that how much it cost? Is it $10,000?
I don't know. I haven't checked how much it was.
Well, how much do you think it cost?
I don't know.
Just take a guess.
Maybe 6 or something.
$6 or $600?
Maybe 600.
Maybe 600. Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Braden? What's the perfect amount of allowance? You said $5 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's say that you got $1 million.
I would like $1 million.
Well, I'm not going to give you $1 million, but if you had $1 million, what would you buy? What would you spend your money on?
It's just going to be
Video
Brady because I
games.
already said it.
Jango Fed helmet? That's all you'd spend your $1 million on?
Yeah, well, I might get more $1 million so I can buy like the Lego Star Destroyer, the Lego Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
The Super Star Destroyer is bigger than the other Star Destroyers, because the other Star Destroyer is about like because the Super Star Destroyer is about like as long as that tower out there.
Oh my goodness.
And there's like a part.
You know what?
It like goes up, and then there's like 2 balls that are stuck on each side, and there's like a little hole, but in between them. And
Well, you know a lot about Star Wars.
oh yeah,
I can tell. So, Braden, what would you do if you had $1 million?
Buy video games.
Buy video games? Is that all you do?
Maybe buy some toys.
Maybe
Really?
buy some toys?
Really not cheap ones.
Yeah. You wouldn't go on vacation or anything?
Maybe.
Or give
I
any
would.
or give any money to charity?
Maybe.
Maybe. Where would you go on vacation? You said you'd go on vacation. Where would you go?
I would go back to Chicago.
To Chicago. What's in Chicago that's so cool?
I like the train and the wheels.
Like the
tower, because it's 103 stories high, and I went on the glass floor, and it was so high up I felt like I was falling down and I was going to die.
How about you, Braden? If you could go on vacation with your $1 million, where do you think you'd go?
I would go to Chicago too. And my favorite place would be this cool
Let me guess, the American Girl store?
No.
And the American Girl store is only for like Rowan and some girls.
Yeah, ew.
We do not like girl stuff.
What?
I never liked girl stuff.
Yeah. So you'd go where, Braden? The really cool 50s McDonald's?
No, this
He
cool
would like the
McDonald's.
rock and roll McDonald's.
Yes.
Because it has an escalator inside.
It does.
And there's 2 floors. The downstairs where you order your food, and you go upstairs to eat your food.
No way.
There's an up escalator and down escalator and just plain old stairs.
Yeah. Cool. So
I never thought of McDonald's. Oh, I never thought of a McDonald's like that. That one is the coolest one I've seen.
yeah. So here's another superpower question. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do, Braden?
Well, we're not like at school like allowed to like go to the third playground at school. And I would, if I were invisible for a day, I would like run over there and play.
And play on the third playground?
Mm-hmm.
What's special about it? Is it for the older kids?
Yeah, it's like, well,
It's
no,
far
no,
away from the two school playgrounds.
Yeah, it's like across from the school field.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where like there's like a soccer field and a baseball field.
Oh, so Braden, is that all you do? You just play on the playground, or would you do more? Because you have a whole day to be invisible.
I would probably like run out of school and
And
like,
go home.
yeah, I'd probably go home and probably play my electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
It'd
play
be
the
fun.
I would play the computer if I was invisible, and also I would just like hide in my house for like a day.
Yeah, you can you
until
can
it
scare a
wears
lot of
off.
people if you're invisible. You can play lots of jokes on people.
And I was like, and I would probably be like, "Hey, there's someone over here. Come get him now." And they like got him, and they're like, "Huh? I don't have anybody."
So,
'Cause
here,
it would be awesome if you were invisible and nobody can feel you.
yeah, Braden, you see, there's something else?
If you were like playing freeze tag, and if you were invisible for a day, you would probably like
Just
like
go
if
around
somebody
tagging
If
everybody.
somebody like bumped into you,
Yeah.
and like it felt like a person, and it said got you, and then you could just like run somewhere else, like
Yeah.
you weren't, like you were there.
All right, so
Or
here's
maybe there could be someone standing on top of you, which is actually inside you. Which like
that's crazy. So
you can like bump into someone and they can say like got you, and you can just like run somewhere else.
yeah. All right, so this question is called
If
philosophical.
The invisible is not real, but
Yeah.
I would paint myself onto the wall so no one would know I'm there.
Would you then jump out and scare people?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
And also, if I hide in something else, like the door, I would paint myself the door color.
yeah. All right, so here's another question.
That's
If
what
you
I
could-
would do.
If you could give one present to Braden, what would you give him?
I would give him Mario Legos because he really likes Mario and Luigi. But he really likes Luigi better, and Caleb likes Toad. And Toad can dash faster. Luigi can jump higher than Mario.
Yeah.
Mario's mostly good at everything,
Yeah.
but not jumping higher than Luigi. And Peach can hover,
Yeah.
but nobody else can.
Braden's got his head in his hands over there. He's dying to say something. What do you want to say, buddy?
He can also get me the game called Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah.
He wants that because he saw it on Jackson's Wii.
I want
When
it
we went
so
over
bad,
to
but it costs
Illinois.
$30.
Oh my goodness, not $30. We'll see if you
And
had
I
that
went
$1 million.
in the Star Destroyer, and I think it
That's
was
what I
about
would buy
like
with it.
$2,000.
Oh wow. All right,
or
so
maybe 200.
all right, so Braden, if you
think
could
it's usually-
get Wyatt one present, what would it be?
The Django helmet that I really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need one so people don't even know who I am.
All right. So here's a little more
I
philosophical
would like to
question.
be Django
If you
for
could
Halloween
get
when I grow
if
up.
you could give every kid in the world a present, what would you give every kid in the world? What present?
I know.
What?
I would give him like some Lego City stuff or some Lego Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Or some Lego Mario stuff.
So they had toys to play with?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you,
Like-
Braden? Oh,
Some people that don't have any toys, I would give them some toys because
yeah.
they need toys so they won't be all bored.
Yeah. What do you think, Braden? If you could give one present to every kid in the whole world, what would you give them?
Candy.
Candy.
Oh, I love candy.
I bet everybody would go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go crazy when you eat candy?
Because if I eat candy, I'll like go, candy! Yum,
How
yum,
much-
yum, 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 yum.
Hey, Wyatt, how much candy did you eat on the way down here?
None.
Wow.
None.
None? All right.
Well, we brought a granola bar and like some fruit snacks.
I forgot to bring a snack.
You forgot to bring a snack.
I was the only one who brought the snack. So he's going to be hungry on the way home.
All right, so here's a question about your mom and dad. All right, we'll start with your dad first since he's here with us. Braden and Wyatt, what does your dad do for work?
He goes to his office, and I want to really see what his office looks like. So he's going to try and let us come to his office. Right, Dad?
What, Braden? What does your dad do at his office?
I don't really know because I haven't been there.
What do you think he does? Like if you could imagine him in his office doing his work, what does he do?
Like work on a computer all day.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What does he do on the computer? Think he plays video games?
No, I think he gets some money so he can buy like a vacation.
Yeah. All right. What about your mom? What does your mom do?
Mom likes to like cook us dinners a lot.
Yeah.
And I like to help her cook.
Yeah. Well, what does she do for work sometimes?
Sometimes she helps do chemistry.
Yeah.
Like she does.
Yeah.
And chemistry is hard for kids to do.
That's true.
I wonder what chemistry is about.
It's about chemicals.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? What else do you think your mom does, Braden?
She shows us cool science experiments.
Yeah. Like
volcano
she
experiments.
showed us like she like put a paper in like a water like in some water,
Yeah.
and it was like
in some kind of water.
it was like 3 feet long and 8 feet
Yeah.
that were up like the long way.
Okay.
And
Did it explode? That's
no.
my favorite kind of chemistry, when stuff explodes.
Mom put it on fire and it didn't burn.
Whoa.
That wasn't really a chemistry.
That is chemistry. Chemistry kept the paper from burning. It was on fire but didn't burn.
So is it like a person that was all wet because they went to the pool and then they went to
A fireplace.
a fireplace and it was on fire while
Pretty
they
much.
were gone, and they went in the fire and they didn't burn.
Yeah. Cool. So, talking about your parents, what advice would you give your parents?
I don't really know what an advice is.
Well, advice is like when you tell them stuff that can help them out. Like what would you tell your parents to help them out?
I would tell them like to do everything that they need help with.
Yeah, talk in the microphone, bud.
Okay.
Say it again. You tell them to do what? To do everything they need help with?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you would, Braden, what advice would you give your parents?
If like mom needed help, like doing a science experiment, I
Or
would
like
probably help her.
cooking.
Or help cooking? Did you know that cooking is kind of like chemistry? Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's true. It's true. So what kind of stuff do you like to help your mom cook?
Like my favorite spaghetti and stuffed peppers.
Stuffed peppers?
I like
Yum.
stuffed peppers the best.
Yeah.
They were so good. Mom even thought of them because Oma made them for you,
Yeah.
Uncle Jason, and our mom.
Yeah.
And,
Do you know what Oma used to make when I was little that I thought was the
What?
grossest, most disgusting thing?
What?
Fried liver.
Ew. What is liver?
So it looks and smells like an old, dirty tennis shoe.
What about an old dirty sock?
No, that's bratwurst. No, not bratwurst. Liverwurst. Sorry. That's liverwurst. I like bratwurst. Yeah, Oma, my mom would make liver and onions. She'd pan fry liver. And when you're a kid, liver is one of the most disgusting things. I've never tried it as an adult because I'm so scarred from coming home from playing and the whole house stinking like fried liver because it just permeates. It just fills the air. So gross.
What if you went to school and you smelled like liver? That would be gross.
That would be gross. That would be gross.
If I was one of your friends and we were both kids like I am.
Yeah.
And you smelled like liver, I would go like, ew, I'm gonna barf.
Yeah. That's probably true.
It's really gross.
All right, so
I've never actually tried it, but I think it's gross.
you should ask Oma to cook it for you. She would love to.
Oh no, I would not do it.
All right, so if there was one rule, like, we all have rules at school and at home.
Like-
If there was one rule that you could change, what rule would you get rid of and how would you change it?
I
Braden?
know.
Here, Braden, you can go first.
Not doing homework.
Not doing homework. Why? You don't want to do homework?
I don't really like it that
homework
much.
a little bit.
Yeah, but
Not
sometimes
that
homework's
much.
important. But that's okay. That's the game. You would change homework, and would you make it so you would have to do more or not do any at all?
Not do any at all.
Not do any at all. What about you, Wyatt? What would you change if you could change one rule? What rule would you change?
I think I would change like one of our presidents changed black about slavery and
Yeah.
I think it was President Obama. I don't really know who it was, but
So President Obama got rid of slavery?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't really know if it was him or not.
Yeah. Who do you think it was, Braden? Do you know what president got rid of slavery?
George Washington.
George Washington?
Oh.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. There you go. Give me 5. That was the right answer. Yep.
I thought it
Abraham
was I
Lincoln.
thought it was
So
either
they
George
tried.
Washington or
Well, no, so
President
George
Obama.
Washington and them, they actually tried to get rid of it, but they didn't have enough traction originally, so they had to wait 50 years or so, almost actually 70 years to get rid of slavery.
question about video games and channels.
Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm getting I have been asked to ask a question about video games. Wyatt, what would you like to say about video games?
I like the computer video game where Django is actually Santa, which he's not wearing his Django suit around his body and his legs. He's just wearing a Santa suit. And he wears his Django helmet. And I've actually played the game, and there's a real Lego set of it that I won.
Is that from Lego Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, all right. So Wyatt, what's your favorite
silly.
not Star Wars video game?
I don't really like Santo Django game because second level, the third level, and the fourth level are really hard, and I've never won them. The third level is hard because I've got to a part where there's a snowball that comes and rolls at me,
Yeah.
and it kills me every time.
So what's your favorite game that isn't Star Wars?
Well,
I've never seen you with a deer in the headlights look before there, buddy.
I don't really know.
You don't really know. How about you, Braden? What's your favorite video game?
My favorite
Nope, talk in the microphone. Otherwise, no one
favorite
can hear you.
video game is Mario.
Which Mario? Like Mario Kart or Mario Galaxy?
All the Mario games.
All the Mario games?
I don't know. I don't have any idea why he keeps liking Mario.
Mario's. Did you know that when I was a little older than you. I think the original Nintendo came out like 83, 85, something like that. I had a Nintendo around that time period, and that was my favorite game, was Super Mario Brothers. It was so cool.
Dad
Cool.
is trying to beat Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Not Super Mario
World.
Brothers 3.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3, yeah.
He already beat it. And the last level is like Bowser has to like hop on some bricks and smash them where Mario stands, and there is like either 3 or 2 blocks until Bowser dies.
Yeah. It's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Daddy beat it.
Cool. So,
Bowser's like
do you guys...
smashing all over the place. He smashed on the right, smashed on the left, smashed in the middle,
Yeah.
smashed in the middle again, smashed in the middle, then he died, and that's how you kill Bowser in Super Mario Bros. 3,
Oh.
which is hard for kids to do, so they can't.
Right.
That's only for like a grown-up game.
Yeah. So we're going to go back to rules here for a second. We talked about a rule that you would change. What's one rule that you would make for the whole world?
I would make like the radio station should like put some songs on them and then talk like our radios do.
So you're saying I should change the format of my show?
Yeah.
Braden, what if you could make one rule for the whole world? What rule would that be?
Speeding.
What about speeding?
Like you could drive really fast.
Like go 1,000,000 miles an hour.
But if you went 1,000,000 miles an hour, you'd go back in time. I mean, you only have to go 88.
I would want to go 1,000,000 so I can get to places really fast.
Yeah. You could travel in tubes. Like, you guys ever see the show The Jetsons? Yeah? No. You have to look it up. Look it up on YouTube because it's super cool.
It has it on demand. And
It does. Yep. They travel in tubes sometimes, and it's pretty impressive.
And even Mario people travel in pipes.
That's true. That is very true. You know why they travel in pipes?
I don't know.
They're plumbers.
Yeah, they are.
Because I saw like a video that I watched and I looked up some Mario videos.
Yeah.
And I watched Mario and Luigi banged like a clear pipe, and they fixed it. And there's this green
Stuff.
person
Person. Oh.
that came up, and she like looked either left or right.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know the left or right thing.
That's okay. All right. So, guys, we're almost done.
Also,
Hold on.
Bowser came up in the pipe and took the person.
Okay. Wyatt, you know a lot about a lot of stuff.
Yes.
All right,
Even
guys.
about building stuff.
Even about building stuff. All right, guys. Well, listen, Wyatt and Braden, both of you guys, I just want to say thank you for coming in and talking on my show. I hope you had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right, guys. So, Wyatt, what I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to need you to help me out here. I'm going to need you to push another button for me, okay? I need you to hit that button right there. Oh, there's some music. Hey, So our kids are something special. They have a lot to say to us if we'll just let them talk, as we have found out tonight. I encourage everyone to take time and listen to those kids in your life. You might just learn something and make yourself a better person, because you know what? Our kids, they really do matter. And, we laughed, we had a lot of fun tonight, but it is important to listen to what our kids have to say. Stay tuned tonight, guys, at 8 o'clock, First Cut Live, and do yourself a favor. Go see the Short Plays this weekend here on campus. There's also casino night on Friday. It'll be a great weekend here. Otherwise, guys, till next week, this is Jeremy Riggs. Reminds you to look at the world around you and find out for yourself what matters.